If we hop in the Benz, is that okay? Is it okay if I call you my pride, babe? I ain't no player, I just got a lot of bass. But let me tell you, I like you a lot, babe. I wanna start at the top and the bottom, babe. Now you want to...
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Ryan G, and I'm back again with another video. Alright, y'all, so I'm back again with another reaction video on this beautiful day. And in today's video, I'm actually going to be reacting to one of the videos that's actually on a channel that is called Jubilee. So basically, Jubilee is a channel in which record different types of videos in which it's mostly debates. They tend to cover a lot of different types of topics that we talk about on a daily basis. And what's really special with Jubilee is the fact that they would every now and then put on two different groups of people on the show, and basically they would put the one group against another group if they're actually basically different on different things as far as the way they think about various issues or topics. They would have these groups debate and talk it out. So basically in this video, I'm going to be reacting to one of the videos in which is titled Rich and Poor People Seek to Understand Each Other. Now this is going to be a nice video, but anyway, I'm not going to talk too much. I'm going to get right into this video. Before I get into this video, I want you all to do me a huge favor. Like, comment, and subscribe if you are new. And don't forget to turn on that post notification bell. Gotta turn on that post notification bell to get the latest videos that I do post on my YouTube channel. Now, without further ado, I'm pretty excited to get right into this video. Let's get it.
An obsession basically with power, and money is power, and you don't have a platform without that.
And then he calls us when he wants to commit suicide. So you're gonna get worn out. I'll tell you that shit.
All right, before I do get into this video, guys, I want you all to really check out some of the previous reactions that I've done so far these past couple weeks. They're just as good, they're just as entertaining. I think you might actually enjoy at least one or two of my reactions. Give it a shot. But let's get into this, man. Let's get right into this video right here.
Dangerous place to play.
Middle ground. I definitely recommend you guys on your spare time to take a look at, these types of episodes on Jubilee, because, I mean, it's really interesting. It really gets you to understand what certain people, how they really think and their belief. Sometimes it's good to actually hear, what people who oppose your views or they're completely opposite part of the spectrum. It's great to hear what they have to say about a lot of different things. They even have debates Democrats versus Republicans if you're really into the politics. They even have even just whatever you can think of. Even religions are going at it, man. It's insane. I think I watched one on Buddhists versus Hindus and whatever. It's crazy. Let me just get into this video right here. I recommend it.
The wall with the X on it, can I have all of my high income folks? And on the other side, my low income folks. I think the opposite side judges me for the side that I stand on.
There is judgment. Society seems to think that it's based on mental conditions, alcohol abuse, or drug abuse that we're in the streets, whereas most of the times it's not.
I do feel judged by the other side because I feel like most people have an innate, massive inadequacy and insecurity within themselves as they start as human beings. So jealousy is a natural tendency mass majority of people have. And that's the root of why they're not successful to begin with.
I don't think jealousy is natural at all. I think we were all born exactly the same. And to say it's inherited, I think is a bunch of BS. It's all learned behavior. And I'm telling you, if we took these people on that side and they were trained to have different beliefs and judgments, they'd be wealthy as hell. Every human being is incredible from the start.
That's a beautiful thought.
I mean, I agree with that. I do believe that all of us are capable of really unlocking our true potential. And I think it really plays into your surroundings, your environment, the people that you're around that really influence whether or not you're going to be able to at least succeed and reach a certain milestone in your life. Like, honestly, all of us are given unique abilities from the start. Ever since birth, there is something that each one of us do have. Like, don't let anyone tell you that some people got talent. No, some people don't have any talent. Everyone has a certain type of talent. If it's not athletic, there is something else. Or if it's not anything pertaining to, technical type of skills, you have something. But you have to be honest with yourself. Like, do you take the time out to really sit down and think what you're actually good at? Do you actually spend time with yourself in which you brainstorm and you're trying to understand, what's my purpose? You ever ask yourself those types of questions? So it's I do definitely agree with that last guy, what he said. We all do have a particular type of thing about us from the start. We just gotta find a way in order to utilize that. We gotta figure out how to actually use it to the best of our abilities.
I don't know. I guess I don't really spend that much time around people who are on the other side, so I don't feel like I know what they actually think about me.
There's enough open-minded people that do really well, that's very kind, and so I don't feel like the other side judge me. Yeah.
I would spend a day on the other side.
I sort of started on the other aisle. I grew up sort of low-income neighborhoods, broken homes. But for me, that was something that kind of gave me that drive to want to achieve. And to me, I would say that that's been something that's been very helpful to me. So
I just would like to see what it's like to be on the other side for one.
Yeah, I want to really weigh in on this. I want to actually add what he said. It's true. Knowing that you come from a certain type of place, maybe you came from inner city, poverty or slums, whatever you call it, trenches. Maybe you came from an environment like that. But the fact that you are able to survive and go to school, and when you make it out, let's just say you get a scholarship or whatever, you end up going to college, you just don't want to turn back. It's that kind of motivates you to do your best, because you don't want to end up where you started. So it's definitely one of those key motivators that a lot of people do have. The fact that they're coming from underprivileged backgrounds. They're coming from environments in which is not really that fortunate. So they have to really make use of whatever they do have now, especially when they reach a certain type of level. It can be income or it could be just anything.
I would say, yeah.
I would like to learn from them.
I would help my mother, but it depends on what they're doing. If it's illegal or if it's something against my conscience, I would step back. I don't know how they got their money. Yeah.
Once you attain financial security, whatever that means to you as individuals, you realize it's all for nothing. It says it in the Bible. Evel Evalim in Hebrew. It means it's all for nothing. The reality of why we do all we do is because we're looking to feel fulfilled. And that's why I have no problem going back, because fulfillment doesn't come from money.
Good point.
I don't like to stop the video like this all the time, y'all. And I know it can get pretty annoying as you guys view this video. But this just reminds me of the type of classes I would actually be in. These are the type of settings that I experienced when I was in school. I don't know about you all, but these are you sit in a circle. And at first, for me personally, I was afraid as hell just to be able to at least say something. You will always have maybe the professor or the teacher in the center. And everyone in that circle has to literally say something. We just take turns talking about a certain topic or whatever it is. So it's just kind of bringing back memories, man. literally, and which was not too long ago for me when I was doing my, you know, my undergrad or whatever it is when I was in college. Like literally, this is all we did, just basically talk about these types of things. And it actually is great when you have a diverse group of people in the circle, because everybody get to really hear what everyone's coming from with certain things, because we all grew up differently and we all basically experience different things. So it's like, it's really cool to actually hear what somebody else is saying for a change.
I was scared to admit how much money I make.
A lot of times if you speak how much money you make, that's a great way to get sued and let people know you have something to get it. So sometimes it's better off to not let people know what you got.
He's definitely like on the wealthy side. He just seems like, I'm not really judging, but like I didn't really actually from the start know who's rich or who's poor, but they're all mixed up. I don't know if the rich is going first right now, but yeah, I can just already tell that he's definitely on like the fortunate side. Like you can already know that he hasn't really experienced like certain things based on the way how he's like answering these questions.
I got the realization that, wait a minute, I'm supposed to work so hard in life to get a job to marry a woman who wouldn't marry me if I didn't have that job. So that's why I made the choice I made. I look at a lot of my pharmacist friends, Vietnamese pharmacist friends, they boast this and that, but I ask them a question. If you didn't have that money and that job, would she still be with you? She wouldn't. So
exactly. We all gotta learn from this, man. Like, you want to meet somebody. This can apply to women and men. Like, it doesn't matter which, you know, gender, sexual orientation you are. Like, make sure that you meet someone who actually is with you for who you are as a person, like personality, whatever, as opposed to the things that you can give them, you know, the assets or whatever. Like, when it comes down to status, yeah, that's kind of important. I do agree with that. Like, you have to be, you know, at least doing something with your life and at least being productive. But like, at the end of the day, you want to at least be around somebody that actually really do care about you. Because, I mean, you're not going to always be prospering. You're not going to always be, like, you know, thriving. There's going to be dark times. There's going to be times in which it's raining, you know. But is that person going to be with you during those particular situations? Most of the time, not. Like, sometimes there's a lot of people that's not going to stick around during, you know, trials and tribulations or difficulties. But make sure you're around somebody that actually care about you as a person. I just had to say something for that, man.
Very true.
So I'm never afraid to tell people how much.
That's 100% true.
Yeah. If someone really loves you, it's always enough. If someone doesn't, it'll never be enough. And so I'm gonna just tell people how much I make my whole life, and that also weed out all the people I want no part of. Most of my friends are true friends, and the best time we ever have are like simple conversation like this.
Money is power.
Money is power.
Do you feel like money is power?
Yeah, and I've seen it
In what way?
in the illegal ways.
I've seen it too.
It does, it works.
It is manifested power. Is there a higher power? Is there a higher spiritual level? Certainly, but in the level that we operate in, yeah. I mean, if you want to get something done, you need some sort of financial backing, you know, generally speaking.
Money is energy. That's all it is.
Right.
So in form, it is power. It's power to be used in a good way, power to be used in a bad way. Money will only amplify you.
Yeah, just like be aware of, like, you know, how some people are able to collect their money. Sometimes we look at a lot of people based on, like, you know, we say, damn, they got these nice cars, you know, they had the latest, you know, jewelry, whatever it is. But then you have to really, like, know that not everyone is making money legally. Not everyone is making money the appropriate way. So we can't be too fast to envy another person, or even like think of like saying, damn, I wish I was in that position, or I wish I had what that person had, because you don't know how they were able to come across that. You know what I'm saying? So that's another thing that, you know, through experience, I had to learn that not everyone's going to be able to, not everyone's getting things the right way. Everyone, you know, is going to be doing things a little bit different. And that's important for y'all to really, like, take note.
who you are as a person to a larger extent. If you're a douchebag, you're going to be a bigger douchebag. If you're a sweetheart of a person giving, you're going to become more of a giving human being.
Yeah.
That's all that money is going to do.
Might be a good idea to go talk to Gandhi. Or maybe you want to talk to Mother Teresa. The thing about power is you speak something and it occurs. Do you speak something and does it happen? And if you've got money or if you don't have money, it's basically the bottom line is what is my purpose in life? And am I, boom, having it happen? All you got to do is look at somebody's life. You can look at people's auras. All of us have a certain aura. It's real obvious.
Sure.
And you know whether you're making a difference or not. You can't fool anybody.
All right, so basically, I don't think there's... I mean, the video still will continue. There's like 2 more minutes or 3 more minutes left of the video. But I think we actually like got enough of like what this video is like all about. And I think you guys were able to like at least like understand what both sides were really saying. Even if you didn't really understand who was rich from who was poor that was talking, you kind of can have a little bit of like I want to say a little basic understanding of like what each side is saying and what each person is saying in this video. If you guys like the video, please thumbs up. If you guys want to comment down below and let me know how you guys feel about some of the responses in this video as far as what people were saying and how you thought about the video overall, please do comment. I like the comments. I learn from them, and that's what makes my videos better. If you guys are new to the channel, please subscribe. You know, more people on this team, more people that's supporting my content is really great, man. Hope you guys have a wonderful day. I'm going to see you guys in the next reaction video or regular video. See ya.